Namaskar. This is Dr. Deepak Vaikar bringing you one of the very important presentation on innovative policies and practices for sustainable and clean energy. अभिनव नीतियां और कार्य प्रणाली चिरस्थायी और स्वच्छ ऊर्जा के लिए. Edu Energy is bringing you ऊर्जा ज्ञान यज्ञ. Okay, ज्ञान यज्ञ. हवन करेंगे, हवन करेंगे, हवन करेंगे. And if you want to connect with me, my contact details are here. Okay, so please feel free to connect with me. Let me begin this presentation with the blessing of Goddess Saraswati. Om Saraswati Namastubhyam Vardekam Rupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. I am invoking the blessing of Goddess Saraswati for this presentation. Agenda for today's introduction has already been done. Current scenario, innovative policies and practices, challenges and opportunity, future possibilities. Okay. कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है. Sometimes thought comes into my heart. कम वक्त ये कोरोना न होता तो कैसा होता. Moron, this COVID had not been there, how it would have been. आज मैं MIT अभियांत्रिकी अकादमी के. Today now I would have been at the MIT Academy of Engineering Alandi. And that reminds me of my college day. I was also studying like you in Government Engineering College, Aurangabad, Maharashtra. But just to tell you that I was born on day of Deepavali, and my parents gave me the name Deepak, Diya. I studied in very small town called Parbhani, near Parbhani, Maharashtra, India. This is photo of one of my school, primary school. Okay, and then subsequently managed to get admission to Government Engineering College and completed my degree in electrical engineering. Olden days, Deepa. Now electricity brings the light. So what's in the name? There is a lots in name. Deepak, Deepavali, electricity, light. So कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है कब वक्त कोरोना ना होता तो कैसा होता. आज मैं MIT अभियांत्रिकी अकादमी की कक्षा गृह में आपके one of your classrooms. I would have been there. Happy to see the fantastic infrastructure of MIT Academy of Engineering. मगर ये हो न सका. मगर ये हो न सका. But this was not to be. And therefore I am with you through this Zoom. Okay, मगर it was not to be. So I am with you. So introduction now almost has been done. Let's move to the next one. What is your feeling about current energy scenario? Is energy scenario is favorable or unfavorable for us? Are the energy prices going up or down? Is there a shortage of energy? Okay, if that had been the case, we know that it has been, then we have to do something. Now, all of you are fantastic students of Sustainable Energy System course. And you have chosen this as elective, means you have made a choice. So visualize that each one of us has decided to focus on one of the specific potential opportunity to take up smart, clean, green energy related projects. Okay, most important part. Okay, courseworks, many of them can do it, but projects, very few can do successfully. So prepare. What is you're going to prepare a research proposal, technical study, or an article based on my presentation today and my next presentation on 14th of September. So is there a scope for hope or pipe dream? I hope you will be able to do this during your studies. And all of us know that Corona has made our life upside down at that time. They call it coronomics, massive disruption. And at the time, doctors used to say, doctors, scientists were saying, whose lungs are weak. वैद्य और वैज्ञानिकों का कहना है कि जिनके फेफड़े कमजोर हैं. Okay, this is a healthy lungs, this is unhealthy. Okay, कमजोर फेफड़ा. And that what? So though it was happening earlier itself, according to Veras Macrocrop, out of 100 most vulnerable cities, 99 are in Asia, 37 are in China, 43 are in India. Because our quality of air has gone from moderate to unhealthy to hazardous region. Okay, our healthy lungs should look like this. I know the great mask. We had to use masks because of COVID, but now because there is still pollution, we may have to use modern masks. So be ready for that. And I used to say when I went to India several years back, more than 10 or 15 years back, I was telling them unless we take action against this pollution, we may have to meet using this kind of mask. Okay, 10-15 साल पहले I used to say this one. I did not know that 2020 we have to start wearing these masks. Yes. And how we can solve this one? One of the ways is we follow our okay traditions given to us by our saints and sadhus and wise people. Clean and green future. करा वृक्षवल्ल्यांचा प्रबंध घ्या शुद्ध हवा सुगंध जो पासावे धनिष्ठ संबंध स्व अस्तित्वासाठी किसके लिए खुद के लिए मुझ पर एक एहसान करो आप टू नो ओके सो ज्ञानेश्वरीवर आधारित आहे so we can do that using a natural way and if you're not able to do using a natural ways then we have to think about the way we can do using technology okay you know all of us know there are now air purifiers, fans, purifiers, air conditioning with air purifiers. We have to invest into that. And oxygen cylinder. Never know when this virus again goes and if more people gets infected, then we will have shortage of oxygen. So we may have to. Okay, they are talking about oxygen cylinder, oxygen bottles. Next is clean water, most important one. Okay, you know that water is not clean, therefore we have to use bottled water. Ideally, the water should have been collected from the water reservoir using a technology which uses a lot of energy because it uses water pumps needed at every stage. But because the quality is not good, we have to rely too much on the water bottle, clean water. That reminds me one of the composition I made several years back. कहीं बूंद बूंद को तरसे कहीं फट 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 कर ये बसे कुदरत का खेल है निराला लालच के नशे में डूबा कैसे से समझे yes we know that okay Bangalore just now you have seen Bangalore was flooded it's not only Bangalore Mumbai was flooded Chennai was flooded Bangalore's turn is there Delhi was flooded Paris was flooded New York was flooded so it is getting that everywhere because they call it climate crisis. So this was happening. Then we also need a clean food. And to get clean food, we that is provides us energy. We need energy. Okay, prices of LPG gas, microwave ovens, fridge. We need to store them. Okay, we need mixer and blender. Okay, for that purpose, and we also need process industry to to bottle juices. So for all this one, for taking this energy, we need to invest in energy. And we know that that was also in our campus now we have to really struggle for getting good air. Drinking water is not available, so we have to rely on the water bottles, sanitation, wastewater. You know how it is been tackled. And therefore you are back in the classes now hostel mess is there if you're staying in hostel canteens so food is there so what we need is basic needs are now energy and if they are polluted if you have got air pollution if you have got water pollution soil pollution then our entire body is affected do you want to go back to that क्या हम यहाँ वापस जाना चाहते हैं सोच लीजिए So there are two ways. One way is जो हो रहा है सो बाहर हो रहा है. So inside we do what is known as clean self governance. Invest in various devices which will purify the air once it comes inside. Use water to drink clean water. Then mask in case there is some air pollution, or you may have to use the oxygen bottles. Vaccination is important, and we need healthy food, nutritious food. That is what clean self-governance is all is about energy. This is all about sustainable energy. If you don't have this one, I do not know how are you going to function, because we know we learn from here cleanliness, but everybody says we want to go back to the old normal. Old normal, traffic, polluted traffic, industries polluting, and there is a huge quantity of garbage which has been burned now also. Do you want to go back to the same old normal, or think differently? Or think differently. If that is the situation, then we have to use all this. Invest here because of our quest for modern luxurious lifestyle, geopolitical conflict. Now it is happening in Ukraine, Russia, rising population, addiction to oil. Our population is increasing. So as a result, there is a tremendous pressure on use of energy. And our energy dominance is continuing. Energy dominance is continuing. Currently, we are using almost 80 to 85% is fossilized fuel, oil, coal, and natural gas. Renewable energy is coming, but at very slow pace. Unless we do something, we have to get used to huge quantity of global gas emissions. So दुनिया तीन चीजों से चलती है. Just we have seen it. World revolves around three things: ऊर्जा, ऊर्जा, ऊर्जा. Energy, energy, energy. So energy is required. Therefore, now how are we going to deal with that? Currently, we are using dominantly fossilized energy, and everybody is saying now we should shift to okay. This fossilized energy is coming from power stations. Power station, you need power plant, transmission system, and the distribution system. Finally, we get our electricity. But almost 80% of electricity is generated using coal-fired power station in India, China, and many countries. If that is the case, if that is what they are, then something we have to do about it. They say first thing what we should do is because we want, ideally, we want to shift everything to clean and green energy. Obviously, we invest heavily, but not present. There are no such choices. Then we need a transition. So one of the transition, they say World Energy Council has recommended that achieve energy efficiency in entire energy supply chain, generation, transmission, distribution, and utilization. Everywhere we want to have energy efficiency. And one of the first thing is they say energy conservation, which is change behavior. Okay, switch off lights, fans, devices when not in use. And if you do that, they say up to 15% easily, up to 15% saving, we can do it. It takes time, but over a period, you can do it. Okay, it's not easy, but it can be achieved. Reason is now we are used to mobile phones, smart mobile phones, which consumes close to 9,000 gigawatt hours per year. Okay, that is old one. Now it has must have crossed 10,000. And therefore, when we use our mobile and YouTubers and networks, we are consuming huge quantity of energy, electrical energy. So we have to be careful about it. We have to change our behavior to minimize the use. I'm not saying no, don't use it. Okay, if you are following cryptocurrency, no, that is a wrong number. Don't go and do that one. No, because cryptocurrency uses also large quantity of electricity. They say annual power consumption in terawatt hour is equivalent to one nation like Netherlands, only for Bitcoins. And if you use all others ones, it is increasing and increasing and increasing. If that is the case, we have to change our behavior there. What we should do? Estimates for Bitcoin electricity is going up and up and up. So we had to really take care of that. Yes, digital technology is important. We need to use it for pandemic. It was very useful for education purpose, education, training, skills development, good communication. Okay, helping people. That healthcare, public health, digital technology in healthcare. That is where we should be using it, not playing those video games and that fights. Okay, so first thing first, we should do behavioral change. If you do that, you'll be able to save 15%. Then comes the energy efficiency. They say there is a scope to further reduce energy consumption by another 25%. So energy conservation plus energy efficiency, we work systematically. Energy efficiency is engineering process. That is where sustainable energy is very important. Engineering process. So total we can reduce by almost 40%. So from 100 units, our our requirement becomes 60 only. That is tremendous saving, because whether you are in college, university, institute, home, factories, and offices, we are using electricity heavily, whether it's air conditioner, fans, pumps, labs, okay, transportation, whether it's a car, motorbike, scooties, they're using huge quantity of energy. And they say if we are able to use efficient electric motors, which consumes 45% of electricity globally, then there is a scope for hope. Just one single one, okay? Improve efficiency of electric motors, or improve efficiency of electric motors and lights and fans, pumps, because it is used. Electric motor is also heavily used in robots. Robo is everywhere, and that will reduce our energy consumption because it is widely used. It is widely used in our advanced and agile manufacturing. Also, it is used. So, digital, okay, transformation can affect energy consumption in two ways. One, positively, because we can use digital methods to improve efficiency. However, because we are having more and more data center, more and more devices, then consumption is going up. This is bad effect. So we have to balance it out. So that is how we reduce from 100 using two powerful techniques, energy conservation, energy efficiency, by almost 40%. So will it happen in one day? No, it will require concerted effort. It will require technology, talent, and management. Now we look at it. First we looked at whose lungs are weak. Now the doctor scientist saying blood sugar level is very high. In whose, okay, जिनके खून में चीनी बहुत ज़्यादा है. Okay, if your blood sugar level is high, then what are challenges? Something has to be done. Okay, all of us know, yes, sugar is coming from sugar cane. गन्ने से sugar, okay, चीनी बनती है. And कुछ मीठा हो जाए. हाँ, let us have some sweet. कुछ ना होता है. India, we celebrate. I'm for okay. Yes, I also like sweet, but has to be moderation. And कुछ कहते कहते बहुत कुछ हो जाता है. हाँ. And most importantly, when this is used for like this and like this, is it clean and green? कुछ कहते कहते बहुत ही हो गया. Is it smart? Isn't it shameful? Because they're copying from the Hollywood to the Bollywood. And if that happens, then you can see this is ugly behavior. Ugly behavior. Do not follow. Young people want to follow them, become, oh, they are doing it. What's wrong? We can also do it. Don't do that. Okay, you don't do that and stop your friends from doing it. Reason is it increases diabetics. Tsunami, okay? It is a tsunami has come. Diabetic tsunami. So what can we do to improve the situation? What can we do? Okay, yes, there is option from sugarcane to sugar, गन्ने से चीनी या गन्ने से तेल, oil, biogas, ethanol, biodiesel. Choice is ours. Obviously, when you want to do this one, we need a process because to make this ethanol, it is an industry. It will create jobs. It will create jobs. It's called a green economy, and that can be used in the vehicle called hybrid vehicles. So choice is yours. Decide on the left hand side of the screen from sugar to chini, and this is chini and diabetics bhakas. On other side from sugar, ganna to tail, oil, biogas, ethanol, biodiesel, industry process, job creation, better income for farmers, and new technology for hybrid vehicles, which will reduce pollution. Jagga, sustainable. Destructive versus sustainable. What is your choice? Put in chat box. Put. Tell your teacher what is your choice? Bhakas या jhakas. So just we are seeing. Okay, energy conservation can save electricity. Energy efficiency can do it more. So what is it that is abundant in the world? Okay, they say human energy, waste energy, and spiritual energy. Okay, human energy, just we are seeing it. We the people. Okay, energy is in forefront to work with so many of organizations to give this knowledge about sustainable development, smart, clean, and green future. Whatever is needed to enhance the energy efficiency, move to the new and renewable energies, and provide educational opportunities for others. And we are very happy to be part of this program. Yes, we are also working on energypreneurship program, industry academic collaborations with the industries. So if you're interested, please be in touch with us. Now we have just seen what happens when the blood sugar level is high, lungs are weak, and now whose heart doesn't want to work? जिनका दिल काम छोड़े, काम छोड़े. Waste energy, huge quantity of waste is generated. Choice is very simple. All of you know that huge quantity of waste is generated, whether either you are burning there, even farmers are burning waste, food waste, other waste dump. So burn, dump waste, destructive, bhakas. Or use this one to create, okay, using technology, convert this into bio waste to energy, heat energy, electricity. And not only that, the byproducts can be also biofertilizers. Green energy. So choice is very simple. Burn, dump waste or from bio waste to energy, sustainable. Bhakas or jhakas. Choice is yours. And if you make a jhakas choice, we are moving into what is known as the green economic future. Creating job, creating business opportunity, entrepreneurship, what I was just talking earlier, and reduction in pollution. So this is how we can systematically move from fossilized world, energy conservation, energy efficiency, and then whatever left 60, depending on whatever money available, we can invest into renewables, green energy. So from 100, we got all the way to 30 units. Tremendous saving. Will it happen in one day? No. Will it happen in 1 month? No. Will it happen in few months? No. It will require few years. That is why most of them are talking about few decades. So this is how systematically we can take those steps. And that is called energy management system. Energy management system helps organization to better manage their energy use, thus improving productivity and efficiency. And I have shown this one. This is called ISO 50001. We have to use it smartly. Okay, we have to use it smartly in a specific, measurable, achievable, result-oriented, and time-bound way. We have to use it smartly. According to management literature, we have to use it smartly such that first energy conservation wherever possible, energy efficiency immediately. There are many different types of labels are available: 3 star, 4 star, 5 star, and then use of renewables. If you follow this energy pyramid, then we are on the road to sustainability, sustainable energy. So my question to young fellow is this: is Make in India, Digital India, Smart City, and self-reliant Atmanirbhar vision feasible without quality, secure, and reliable availability of sustainable and clean energy? What do you think? Okay, tell your teacher, tell your professor. Is it? And if and I believe it is not. If answer is no, then we have to move into sustainable and clean energy development. Okay, I have read articles on this one, so those who are interested can join me on LinkedIn. I have conducted such programs for even faculty members also with the organizations I mentioned to you. Okay, this is a certificate. So this is what I'm talking about: sustainable energy transition. So is there a scope for hope or a pipe dream? Scope for hope or pipe dream? The question arises: what is your action plan? What is action you are going to take? So what we have mentioned earlier, yes, now all of you heard me for this first session. Now take up smart, clean, green related projects, prepare research proposal, technical case study and article, whatever, or you can do combination of that. Your professor will give you guidelines for that. This is what the action we wanted in a group. In the next session, you will be formed the groups, and each group will prepare what is that case study or article research proposal. Okay, and then to become passionate, sustainable energy engineers. Sustainable energy engineers. जाएगा ये अंधेरा, आएगा नया सवेरा, झूम उठेगा एक ही नारा, झूम उठेगा एक ही नारा, स्वच्छ ऊर्जा से हरा भरा हो जग सारा, स्वच्छ ऊर्जा से हरा भरा हो जग सारा. Okay. ओम पूर्णमदम पूर्णमिदम पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदस्यसे पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. Hari Om Guru. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to share with you some of the innovative policies and practices that can be used for sustainable and clean energy development. Okay, ऊर्जा ज्ञान यज्ञ, हवन करेंगे हवन करेंगे हवन करेंगे. Thank you very much and wish you all the best. If you have any questions, you can ask me and we'll be happy to interact with you. Have a wonderful day ahead.